Good morning. It's very early. Today is glucose day. This is the orange flavor. This is the one I've had with all my pregnancies. I think it tastes good. I think it's funny. Some people are like, it's so bad, and some people don't mind it. I don't mind it at all, except for I brushed my teeth this morning. I wasn't thinking straight, so I just got up and brushed my teeth. You know, normal. So I might struggle with this, and I can't eat anything to get the toothpaste taste out of my mouth. So we might be a little bit in trouble. But normally, I don't mind this. It tastes like Tampico that we used to drink when we were at school in elementary, you know. So I have to take in 1 minute, and I have 3 to 5 minutes to drink the whole thing. And then this will be my first doctor's appointment since all this stuff went down with baby. So we'll see what my doctor has to say. Assuming he even remembers, that's the situation. He's been updated on all the things, but we'll see when I walk in that room, or when he comes in the room, if he even remembers what's going on with my pregnancy. I would really love if he did. I don't want to have to update him. I would really like him to just already know before he comes in. I mean, he's going to remember once I remind him, but I don't even want to have to do that, you know? So, anyway. Okay, we're going to start drinking this in 10 seconds. Guess we better get started. We got 3 to 5 minutes of this with our toothpaste milk. Yesterday from Trader Joe's or something, and the bottle had 56 grams of sugar in it. I think that's more sugar than this has. But also, I'm not sure if glucose translates to the same as sugar grams when you're looking at nutrition facts. This bottle doesn't have nutrition facts on it. It just says it's 5 grams of glucose per ounce, and it's 10 ounces. So I don't know if that means 50 grams of sugar, or if it's not anyway. Drinking this much sugar should make the baby move. And yesterday after I had that green drink, she wasn't moving. So I don't really have a lot of faith. We did do the heartbeat last night because I didn't want to go into this doctor's appointment and be surprised in a bad way that maybe there was not a heartbeat. So we checked her heartbeat last night, and she does have a heartbeat still. Thank goodness. I wonder if there's a thing about drinking it too fast. They said 3 to 5 minutes, and it's only been 2, and it's almost gone. We scheduled a 3D ultrasound at just a 3D ultrasound place for tomorrow. So we're going to take the kids and go and check out this baby. We did not put any warnings in there for the people that do it, when we registered for it, to let them know that you may be a little surprised. But it's funny because I was signing all the disclosures and everything, and in it says, before you come, please drink 2 cups of orange juice or a caffeinated drink or a sugary soda, because they want you to try to get that baby wiggling a lot before you come. They say 10 to 15 minutes before you come, so that you have good video, because they do video too. Perfect. So I was oh, okay. So if the whole point is 2 cups of orange juice, caffeinated beverage, or a sugary soda, they want that baby wiggling. So that, to them, must mean that's how much sugar it should take for the baby to wiggle, right? So when I drank that 56 grams of sugar drink yesterday, I was like, that's a lot. That's a lot. She should have been wiggling. She just doesn't. And you know what? Even now, if I feel her move, I'm not even sure it's her. Like, that could be gas bubbles. That could be, that could be anything. In my other pregnancies, I would have assumed it was the baby over something else. And this pregnancy, I assume it's something else over the baby wiggling, which is really sad. But that's just the hand we've been dealt. That's like my new phrase, which I hate that phrase more than anything, but what else is there, So anyway, okay, we'll go to this appointment. I'm gonna talk to my doctor about the RhoGAM shot, even though I'll be 26 weeks tomorrow. See what his thoughts are on getting it early. I don't know. See if that has anything to do with the hydrops, but ooh, now that drink's kind of like blech. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. Hopefully, I won't have gestational diabetes. Can something give? I haven't ever had it, and it would be great to not have it again. I don't want another thing to have to worry about. So, all right, here we go. So, I just finished my doctor's appointment. It was so fun. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. Everything was fine. Not really, but baby's heartbeat was good, and they did the fundal measurement for the first time, and measuring within a week, like bigger within a week. I'm measuring at 27 weeks. I'm 26 tomorrow, which is fine. He was really sad for me. He said, my doctor is old. When I say old, like, he's probably like 60. So he's been around, and I am the first patient he's ever had that has a baby with arthrogryposis. So that's something. He has had patients that have had babies with hydrops before. I don't want to say he seemed to think, but he kind of was like, what have you been told, And so I basically told him what I've been told. And I told him that they told me it was most likely fatal. And he said intrauterine. And so by him saying that made me assume that he thinks that I will have a stillborn. So he did say, if I do have a stillborn, if baby dies in utero, then it shouldn't really matter where I deliver and who I deliver with. And so if I wanted to have him deliver my baby, that he could. Because right now we're like at the intensive hospital, like they've moved us over, and I don't really know. That stresses me out to even think about making that decision or thinking about that too hard. I'm just continuing my prenatal care through him. I did the glucose today, and then he said that because I asked him about the immune versus non-immune hydrops and, the RH factor, RhoGAM, like all the things, right? And he said in the first trimester they test, when you do your blood work in the first trimester, they test for antibodies. And mine came back negative, which means my blood is not attacking her, basically. Like, there are no, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but it's fine. That's basically what it is. It came back negative. He said they do test again this time, like when they do the blood work this time, for the glucose. They also test the antibodies again. And but he did give me a RhoGAM shot, but that had nothing to do with any of this hydrops stuff. It had everything to do with, I'm 26 weeks tomorrow, he won't see me for 4 weeks. Normally they give it at 28 weeks, and I mean, I'm not likely to make it to term anyway, because he said the RhoGAM shot lasts for 12 weeks. So I did get the RhoGAM shot. He will continue to do my prenatal care. I mean, I have another appointment for 4 weeks. And we just keep doing all the things until I give birth, or until the baby dies, which then I give birth. So it is very difficult to go through these motions. These like typical, especially because the doctor is the one that knows. Nobody else in that office knows. Like the medical assistant that comes in and does the heartbeat and the measurement and the blood, or the, what is it called? Blood pressure and all that. Like, they don't know that my baby's dying. And so they talk about it and ask about it. And like the lady who drew my blood today, of course she wouldn't know. Why would she know? She's in the lab downstairs. She's asking if we have a name yet, and if, and what we're having. And I'm just like, man, if you knew, you would not be asking these questions. And I don't blame anybody, but it still is hard, like I don't want her to be gone and disappear and not be pregnant, because this is the time I have with her. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want people to ask me about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm happy to talk about it with people that already know the situation. Well, not happy. That's the wrong word. But I don't want to have to fake my way through a conversation about a baby that I never get to raise, Anyway. Okay, so luckily that's it for a while. We still have our Doppler. We did the heartbeat last night, and we'll just periodically do it. It's not really my favorite thing to do because I'm like terrified I'm not going to be able to find it. But also, like, it, lets me know if my baby's alive or not, like, because she just doesn't move. So we've got, I guess my next ultrasound is 20 days from today. So we've got a little while before we have to do more doctor's appointments. I'm really burned out on doctor's appointments, especially because they're not happy things. I'm just like crying every time I go. So this is the life I live. Anyway, I'm going to eat because I haven't eaten today because of the glucose test. And then I guess I'll pick up my kids and I'll do more potty training and live the life as if nothing is wrong and my world isn't shattering. So, there you go.